Facebook, and then all the people out there.
Yeah, I'll take it off.
Make sure you go through each one of those
All right. I'll give you
to make
that.
sure that,
And
so
I
if you
think-
can find the Bigby app, then maybe it's
It's pretty. That's a why not?
I mean, now it looks like a total idiot.
Vivian's got the red, Leslie's got the green, they're all Christmas colors there.
It's Christmas time in the city. That was in the water. Worse than
Okay.
All right, folks, we do have a quorum, and we'll go ahead and call the study session to order at 6:31 p.m. We'll start with the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which is one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Did we get the name of the table contact, please?
Councilmember Williams. Reed. Jackson.
Here.
Waller. Davis.
Here.
French.
Here.
And Mayor Sanders.
Here. So our study session is to discuss the items that we are asked to approve at our regular council meeting this evening. First is resolution 2023-36, the agreement to create an HRA. So we have a Slater.
Yes, thank you, Mayor. So this is to reestablish our reimbursement account for employees and their spouses who are 65 and older and are eligible for Medicare. We could no longer receive a health savings account or an HSA, which we offer to all employees. So then we set up an HRA account through basic, and therefore their allotment that they would have received through the HSA is get deposited into this account. So we just need to reestablish it because it went dormant for a few years, because we did not have anyone eligible to take advantage of that. So we are looking to reactivate it because going into 2024, we will have employees and or spouses that are eligible to utilize an HRA.
Do you have any questions in regards to this item? Next will be our approval of the Kennedy Street speed signs. Let's see, Chip here. So in the packet, we have that the Albion Housing Commission is requesting that these signs go up. City manager said, I'm not sure, are you aware of why
I believe they just requested, I believe Councilmember Williams brought this to Chief Hinton, and they would like to add more traffic signs along that roadway.
I tried to call, Chief Kidd earlier, what they were actually asking for was the radar sign. But Chief Kidd went out there and saw that there wasn't adequate signage, so the additional signage will help, to deter speeders hopefully. But, I'll talk further with them about getting those streets on the radar sign list as well.
So do we have a cost associated with this, or is this just something that's gonna be routine because there's no signs there?
This is just a normal routine traffic control order. This is the process for adding new speed signs.
Okay.
That's pretty much.
It must have been running.
Where you wanna?
So just coming on this topic of the new,
Yeah, Councilor Williams had talked to me about this, how people speeding on the street. It's been a while now, Councilor Williams and I talked also about putting our speed signs up there, but because there's no speed limit signs, it's kind of hard to put the radar signs up as well. And so, yeah, and so this is just to place speed limit signs on the street. It's a residential area, so speed limit signs are not required. It's a prima facie speed limit of 25 no matter what, but the signs will just remind people, so.
nervous.
No, actually, I was just gonna say what the chief just said, is just make council aware that the default speed limit for residential is 25, right, cheaper. Got it.
Okay, so then kind of going with Councilman Lawrence was saying, we're gonna put the radar sign as a location on that.
We're gonna try to get it up there, yeah.
Take the one off yours.
Not working.
It is working.
No, it's not.
No, in terms of reducing the speed.
It doesn't.
Whether the battery is dead at this point.
Well, and we run into this problem in the winter time because batteries don't last
They don't
like
last
they do.
a day or
Yeah, right, so, and sometimes not quite as bad, but in the winter time they wear out real
Well,
quick.
I've definitely seen the slowing.
Erie Street needs for those buses.
Yeah.
And do we have a sense as to when these signs will get placed?
Depending on the weather, we could probably do it right away. I don't think that's an issue. The ground's not frozen yet, so getting posted is not a big deal.
So then, but this does need council approval, too?
Well, it is a traffic order, and so technically, council has to approve traffic orders, so I would say yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I suppose I could have told them to put signs up and it was, I mean, it's not changing anything per se, we're just adding signs.
Do we have any questions for Chief Tip on this item?
Thank you for listening, thank you, Chief.
Okay.
I wish they could put them up on the. He does put one up there on Erie Street. I like to.
Oh, we would, it helped a little bit, but.
It'd be fine, it'd be fine.
We gotta get some. That's or something, just speed traffic, so you can pull all over. It makes so much money.
Next, we're gonna be asked to approve of the 23 budget amendments for the EDC. Commander Sanders, do you have information on this, or will Director Clark be here?
No, I believe, Ms. Ammerman will be speaking on the, budget amendments.
So we have the budget in front of us. Ms. Ammerman, do you want to give us some insight?
I was being smart and printed the whole agenda so I could find it, but maybe that wasn't, smart as I thought. Okay, so I think on your page 26. Yep. Is, the budget amendment for FY 23 for Fund 243, which is brown. I believe it's on the same page as the 20, so the amended budget is the fourth column from the right, and the only reason we're doing it now is because we did not have it ready when we did the rest of your amended budget. So it's not significantly different than the original budget, except we were careful in the brownfield area. Make sure and classify, as we had learned about the change in the brownfield, as we were recognizing the revenue. And then the transfers out into the revolving loan fund also appear on here. The EDC budget, the significant difference in the amended budget is to account for the severance that was not budgeted. So that is now budgeted. And
And where's that located? What page?
it's gonna be in salaries on the EDC budget, 244. So that would be
728.
would be, page 27.
The first one.
Yeah, 728 is an hour. Or it could be,
This is the second column. At the first column, it says general department 000, then department 728. And then it says
Yeah.
EDC right there,
yeah,
yeah, and then it starts right there.
so, so this actually, that amendment actually goes down though, so I was looking for the one that increased, it must be on page 29. So it looks like the increase with the commentated on the website. So the EDC, the director is split between TIFA and EDC, so it really looks like the split landed on the TIFA side. So between the EDC and the TIFA budget showed the combination of that. Sent that in there.
Yeah, which one now? Their last 2/3.
Yeah, with the top 247-730-702 salaries and wages. The amended budget for 2023 is 120,625.
That's definitely the amended budget.
That's what we're working on, not getting any grand amended.
On page 29.
So in addition to the uptick on the severance, there also were other salaries, positions that weren't filled, so it looks like a downward adjustment, but that's because we didn't fill other positions, so overall, we still netted out where we're supposed to start.
Councilman French?
Sure, so this budget is predicated on us receiving $3 million in state grant. Do we know the status of those yet?
I think that's the 24 budget.
Or isn't that what we're approving?
I don't think so. I think we're approving the amended 23 budget.
Correct.
Sorry, I wasn't clear.
Any other questions? Ready? Thank you. So we'll go to the only items we are going to be asked to take action, correct?
Post industrial development is now
Those are the only ones, yes.
Is a resolution.
Yeah. No, it's still on there.
I can say.
Oh,
Yeah, public comment?
The discussing on the proposed industrial development district. Did you touch on that one here?
Is that a discussion or are we discussion?
Discussion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing in here, I just want to know what we're discussing.
Oh. I'm not sure who requested that.
Who's the amended?
Oh. So that's a discussion.
Twice.
What's that?
We can do it once, we can do it twice.
Yeah, we might, well,
So you do it here, then we're gonna get in the next meeting, so you just.
oh, well, I guess we can wait. It don't matter, to me, it's the same time, not a meeting.
Well, we're still gonna have to discuss it.
Okay.
later meeting.
Oh, yeah, sounds good.
15 minutes. Alright, public comments, anybody in the gallery would like to stand and address council? All right, do I have a motion to adjourn?
So.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Meeting adjourned, 6:44 p.m. We'll be back in 7.
Yeah, I just saw the light in college,